I would like to welcome you to this morning's festivities. My name is Greg Geiger. I'm a principal with Westport Capital Partners, and I'm proud to represent the owners of this project and the amazing team that is working to bring this development to life. You can tell by the sounds in the background, we've got trucks hauling dirt, and we're going full speed ahead, so please bear with us if you have a little bit of interference from the construction activity. I'd like to just acknowledge members of our team. Nobody can do a project like this on their own, and so the local community as well as our partners. Mark Isaac is here, Dave Dixon of Dixon Architecture and his team. Sentinel Development is represented here, Big D Construction is represented here, and they are an integral part of this project and the success we will have. I also want to acknowledge Lisa Adams, a Salt Lake City Council member and a dedicated Sugar House resident who has been instrumental in helping us guide our vision and shape the design and planning for this project. And we thank you for your support. Sugar House's proximity to Salt Lake City International Airport, downtown, the University of Utah, and some of the world's best ski and mountain resorts make it an unparalleled location for business in the Salt Lake City area. This neighborhood has an exciting mix of restaurants, bars, shopping, and extreme walkability, an abundance of outdoor recreational opportunities, and an ease of access to public transportation that make it easy to understand why it is Salt Lake City's most popular area to live and work, and why we thought it was the ideal place for us to build this project. Westport purchased this parcel of land because we saw an underutilized space that did not reflect the vibrancy and the opportunity that is Sugar House. Earlier this year, our team sought feedback from the community to find out what they wanted to see in this area. And the feedback we received was instrumental in helping us design a project that not only fits the needs of our tenants, but also the needs of the community. We were pleased to announce in June that we have partnered with the University of Utah Health to bring their new 170,000 square foot Sugar House Health Center to our project. And in July we began demolition, and soon we will start to see the parking podium and the foundation for the new health center, as well as a 150,000 square foot Class A office building begin to take shape. We are excited to be a part of the new era of business for Sugar House, joining developers who are already here like Colmena, Woodbury, and Dees, as we all work together to bring great new projects that will infuse the economy and strengthen this growing community. And now I'd like to play a video that will introduce you to our project, Park Avenue. First time I've heard it with the music, and boy, it really pops. Thanks. Thank you, everyone. All right, so we have some other folks here that would like to say a few words. To help us usher in this new era of business, we've invited members of the University of Utah Health, Salt Lake City Mayor Jackie Biskupski, and Lisa Adams to help us launch this construction and talk about the positive impact that this project will have on the Sugar House community and Salt Lake City. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Salt Lake City Mayor Jackie Biskupski.
Well, good morning and thank you for being here. This is a thrilling time to be in Sugar House. I too am a member of this community and am thrilled to see this project come to fruition. At $150 million, this development is set to be the largest economic investment outside of downtown Salt Lake City in a number of years. Today marks a significant milestone for our city's overall economic development goals. This project, with its vast amenities and premier location in the city, is poised for Sugar House to support the new growth and the surrounding area. Our region is home to 1 million people, more than 20,000 businesses, and top-tier educational institutions like the University of Utah and Sugar House's own Westminster College. This year, we were rated the best city in the country for millennial home buyers, attracting some of the nation's top talent. Salt Lake City is excited to bring the University of Utah Health Center into this community, which will provide easy access to top-notch medical services for our residents and visitors. We are truly grateful to you for this opportunity. The combined project is expected to bring more than 700 employees and hundreds of daily visitors to Sugar House Business District. Visitors who will shop, dine, support local businesses, and of course, get their exercise. To talk more about the new University of Utah Health Center, I'd like to introduce Dr. Richard Orlandi.
Thank you, Mayor Biskupski. It's a pleasure for us to be here, and on behalf of University of Utah Healthcare, we're thrilled to be partnering with Westport Capital Partners and the City of Salt Lake on this tremendous and landmark development project. I want to recognize some of the leadership we have here from University of Utah Health. Dr. Loris Betts is our Senior Vice President for Health Sciences and is here. Gordon Crabtree, our CEO of University of Utah Hospitals and Clinics, as well as members of our hospital board. Thank you for being here. So this week is homecoming week at the University of Utah, and I've been thinking about this quite a bit since I graduated 30 years ago and how our campus has changed. It's changed quite a bit, and University of Utah Health is no different. For us to see cranes and hear trucks and fencing and dirt is kind of, we're getting used to this a little bit. For years now, University of Utah Health has been moving full speed ahead to be able to accommodate the needs of a growing population here in the state of Utah. Utah is one of the fastest growing states, as we know, and last year was the fastest growing state in the Union. And with a growing population comes a need for increased demand for health care. And the University of Utah is committed to making that care more convenient, more accessible, more affordable for members of our community, our state, and our region. On our main campus, we're creating the Academic Medical Center of the Future with a new ambulatory care complex that's currently under construction, as well as a rehabilitation hospital, which is just beginning construction as well. And soon we'll be breaking ground for the Medical Education and Discovery building, which will be able to transform our medical education for our residents, for our students, and other allied health professionals for years to come. Here, equally important is extending our campus out into the community, extending our health services into the community. And here, with this 170,000 square foot, 5-story healthcare center in the heart of Sugar House, that'll form a key component for our desire to be in the community and provide services to our patients. University of Utah Health now has 12 community health centers or neighborhood health centers throughout the Wasatch Front. These satellite facilities serve as convenient one-stop shops for patients, offering comprehensive outpatient care that combines primary care with a variety of specialties across a patient's healthcare needs, as well as providing urgent care for the unexpected times when we need care the most. As a key part of University of Utah Health, the Sugar House Health Center will be bringing world-class care closer to our communities. Today, University of Utah is delivering a large part of our specialty care in community health centers. And as we've seen in centers such as our Sugar House facility that will be here, our South Jordan Healthcare Center, and our Farmington Healthcare Center, as well as others, we're making it possible for providers to serve patients where those patients want to be served. This is my third large community center that I've been involved in, and I got to tell you, it gets better each and every time. A large part of that is due to the professionals at University of Utah Health that combine the best of research, education, and patient care. Some of these best and brightest minds every day are working to make sure that our healthcare stays more advanced, more accessible, more affordable to our patients. And sites like these will serve as training sites for our trainees and give them the opportunity to work in the facilities of the future, because these students will be the healthcare providers of tomorrow. Every decision about the design, the space, and the programming of the Sugar House Health Center was made with the patient experience at the forefront. Everything from childcare, to an open lobby with natural lighting, to patient privacy, to clinical efficiency, has been carefully designed into this healthcare center. We especially accounted for the greater collaboration and communication between providers, whether they be primary care providers, specialists in women's health issues, specialists in oncology and cancer services. The collaboration and communication between these providers is what is infused into University of Utah's values and into our culture. And that empowers professionals to work in this facility to provide even better care for our patients. Ultimately, at the University of Utah, we're doing everything humanly possible to make that patient experience as human as possible. Now, I'm a surgeon when I'm not doing this kind of stuff, and if I were wearing my surgeon cap today, I would certainly doff that to the architects and talented interior designers at Dixon & Associates. We've had the privilege of working with Dave Dixon and his team for the South Jordan Health Center, the Farmington Health Center, and now the Sugar House Health Center. And it's been a privilege to do so. They get it. They understand how important the patient's experience is. And it's been an absolute privilege to work with them so that we can realize that vision here in this health center. So Dave, to your team, thank you very much. University of Utah Health is eager to extend its services to Sugar House and neighboring communities as early as mid-2019. It's not very far away. And I, for one, can't be more proud to be part of this team that will be realizing this excellent vision for the future. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to introduce Lisa Adams, a member of our Salt Lake City Council.
Good morning. It's so great to have you here. I love the idea of merging two of my favorite things, Sugar House and the University of Utah. I'm a loyal Ute. I'm thrilled that this is homecoming week, and a number of years ago I had the opportunity to be the chair of homecoming. And had I been planning homecoming this year, I would have loved to have had this event in it, because I think it shows the university's outreach to the community, and I look forward to having them in Sugar House. As they know, they are moving into one of the best neighborhoods, not just in the city, not just in the state, but in the nation. Anytime there's a survey done, Sugar House is named as one of the most desirable places to live. This has been a little bit of a neglected area, so I'm delighted that they are here bringing a new vibrancy to this corner of Sugar House. I think it's outstanding that we have them here. I have to say that in the time that I've served on the council, I have never had a developer quite like Westport Capital. They have done an amazing job of outreach into the community to get feedback to make this area look the way the community wants it to look. Now, yes, many people wanted a Trader Joe's or a Target, but when they concluded that was not going to happen, they worked with the neighbors and the stakeholders, including the Sugar House Community Council, the Sugar House Rotary, the Sugar House Chamber of Commerce, to work on putting something in that we can all be proud of. And I think when we see the result in about 2 years, we will be so delighted with what is coming into this neighborhood. I hope that my caregivers will be at this location because I'd rather come here and walk down to have my services than drive to the U. So I'm so pleased they're here, and I want to thank Westport and their team for the outreach that they've done, and thank those who've been involved in going to the open houses and giving feedback. What you've said has been listened to, and it matters. Thank you so much. Now I want to invite our other members here, Greg Geiger, the mayor, and Dr. Orlandi, to join me in turning the shovel.